Hey, what up? Happy Monday to you all. We are live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. We're also over live on the Twitch. For those of you out there who are on Twitch right now, not that we rarely go on it, but if you're there, thank you for keeping us afloat over there. Also, head over to YouTube. That's where the waves kind of at. All right, but we hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, you still have some food remaining in your fridge, some leftovers, and hopefully, you shop till you dropped on Friday and today. But more importantly, we hope that you guys are safe. It is indeed Monday, December the 2nd, 2024. It is Monday. Oh my goodness, bro. We're finally into December. It's crazy. November has come and gone. And now we are entering the last couple of days before we welcome in 2025. And Walter, you know what that means, right, bro? As we're in December, you know what that means?
Christmas? I don't know what you're trying to apply.
It's time for the annual ATP Christmas show that we do every single year. It's
Gotcha.
tradition, the traditional annual Christmas show where we'll be playing all the clips that made the cut, that made us laugh from 2024. Mostly all of it will be featuring me. I guarantee. I just know it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it could be a. There is one that was at the beginning of the year that we're definitely playing.
For sure.
January 2024.
There you go. There you go. What's going on, C Money? I hope you gentlemen had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So we hope that you had one also. What's going on, Draven G? I love you, ATP. I love you too, Draven G. I love you too. Oh my goodness. But Walter, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It's the usual. Went to my aunt's.
Went to your
Well,
aunt's
that was at the beginning, and then I was just out by you know, my
out and
girlfriend's
about.
aunts, and that's where they had the Jamaican food and all that. So
Oh, so you had the
so
curry chicken, you had the
curry goat,
curry goat,
oxtail.
oxtails, oh,
There you
jerk
go.
chicken, jerk chicken.
No, no
Oh
church.
man.
Mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, bro. Oh, bro. Mac and cheese is always important. Yo, Steve, what's going on? Chief, yo, Steve, the turkey I cooked was good, knocked it out of the park so well. I accidentally volunteered to make it every year. That's the thing too. Like me, every single year, right? I try to do something different myself. Um, I would do the turkey, but I have Peruvian aunts who are so stubborn that refuse to not, that always do turkey. That's the rule. They do the turkey. And if you dare to try to, do something different, maybe you want to do the turkey, nah, we're not having that. So I instead volunteered to do the side dish. Like normally I would do a baked ziti, call it Steve ziti. That fun little fact, Walter, it got people sick at one point. It got people sick.
Oh no, come on, man.
Got
Why are
everybody
you
COVID.
admitting that?
I'm but
What you put
but
in
so
that?
that
Edibles?
yeah, a little bit. There was that one year. Um,
Come on.
or like this year, I did mac and cheese. And I haven't done mac and cheese in years. Like the last time I told the story before. But for culinary school, um, you guys still hear me, right?
I hear you. Froze a
I
little
bet.
bit, but you're back. You're back.
We're back. We're back. Hey, we're back. What's going on with this computer? It's acting very fucking strange. It's pissing me off. But
No, you're good.
you just roll with it. You just fucking roll with it. You know. Um, what's it called? You still hear me, right?
I hear you. You're still good. We
All
see
right,
you. We
cool.
hear you.
I bet. I get the feeling moment in a little bit. I'm about to make the switch.
It's okay. For now, you're good.
Okay. So I'll never forget, like back in culinary school, we had to like feed the homeless, and I did mac and cheese, basically. So we did like 7 turkeys or 6 turkeys, whatever it was. We had to cook it in school. You still hear me, right?
I hear you.
I bet. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure, if anything. I get the feeling, bro.
in the mud. He was expecting it, and he did freeze out. It is what it is. Let me or was it me? Yeah, let me know if you hear Steven. I'll play the playback just in case, but because sometimes my thing be acting up. But it was probably him, so I'm gonna. Yeah, it was definitely him. I'm checking YouTube right now. So that's just a little technical difficulty he's having. Hopefully, he'll just hop on the phone and not try with the computer. That's very unfortunate. He was telling his Thanksgiving story, and now he got me here all alone. Great. No, I'm kidding. But other than that, my Thanksgiving was good. Hope everyone else's Thanksgiving was great. So here we go. Let's knock it out the part here. While Steve fixes his issue there. Um, let's talk about Survivor Series. Why not? Let's start with the title. So what's the favor? As you all know, the OG Bloodline defeated the L line, the the loser line, the new Bloodline, whatever you want to call them. Um, with the help and the OG Bloodline with Punk. So Punk did Heyman a favor, and Heyman returns. I'm assuming is going to give him something. 'Cause at the end, that's what they were talking about. That favor. What could it be? Not sure. I want to discuss that more with Steve when he comes back. But overall, for Survivor Series, I think, hmm, it's like I don't know how to really grade this show. I'm gonna give it a passing grade. Oh, you're back on the phone. Okay,
You hear me?
I hear you.
What's going on? Yeah. So where were we? I'm sorry, guys. My
You were talking
computer's.
about your Thanksgiving dinner. I was talking about Survivor Series for a little bit while you were
That's fine.
gone, but
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, you know what? Yeah, let's get into Survivor. Let's get into this, all right?
yeah,
Because I feel like honestly, look, you guys know the vibe already. Thanksgiving. I said this before. I'll say it
right.
again.
Your mac and cheese, good.
Mac and cheese was
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, my shit still killed everybody's shit, but whatever.
right.
Um, Survivor Series from this past Saturday. Walter, what did you think?
Yeah, I was debating how to give my overall thoughts because I feel like the first two matches were kind of and then the last three matches were is where it picked it up. So I think I would give it a good show, like just above average, but not like a great Survivor Series.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people been saying, "Oh, they played
Some
it
people didn't
safe," and
like it.
still,
Yeah.
yeah. And man, one more person to the stage here. What's going on, Romeo?
Sorry about your computer. Sounds like it has AIDS.
For
Yeah,
real.
real, yeah, man. What's going on, man?
What
I
up?
don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit, but you know what, man? It is what it is. Happens to the best of us.
You might have to delete some of those larger files on your computer. You know what they are.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
It's time we let
Them
those
Rose
go,
Monroe
or,
videos.
or, or transfer them. Something.
Nah, nah, mate. But uh, Romeo, how you been? How
Been
you been?
all right.
Oh,
Been
been
all
all
right.
right. All right, all right. But Survivor Series, for me, look, did I hate the show? No, I didn't hate it. I thought on the watch back, you know, overall, I thought the show, like I said, it wasn't bad or anything. It wasn't like, oh my God, did I expect much from the show? I think that's a problem with a lot of people. I think people just expected way too much from this show. People have expected someone to make an appearance, right? Someone to, return, what have you, whatever it may be. And you know what? I kind of was expecting that, during the main event. I was expecting, hey, maybe just maybe there's a heel turn. Nah, bro, I was saying it to you guys on the watch party that we did. Look, guys, it's
This
coming.
guy's fucking
It
heel turn.
it's happening, and it just didn't happen at all. Did not happen at all, and
I
now
think
here
you were
we
in the
are.
minority on that one.
It kind of, yeah, you know what? Because again, remember last year, Punk returned, right? And
Yeah.
they made you wait for it. It's like, oh shit, it happened, like bam. And now here we are, a year later. You're expecting, I don't know, maybe Dwayne to show up or something, right? Nothing.
Yeah,
Or
but he just did that like what, a month ago, 2 months ago. He just went
yeah,
into the same thing. He
yeah.
shouldn't have returned. What was that? Bad Blood. He shouldn't have returned there if he was gonna do it here. Like, doing it twice would have been silly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying too. Bailey first win a War Games match in her career. She's 1-2. Now 7-10. Okay. WWE teased us so hard at the end of Survivor Series. It was unnecessary, to be honest. I guess so.
You guys with the ending, like the ending was hardly the problem with this show. Like I thought the ending was the best part of the show. Everything that happened with that match
Yeah,
and the main event.
if you expected a surprise return, yeah, everyone's gonna be disappointed. But I was like, it is what it is. Like Rock right now, him being a part of this storyline is not fully needed right now, at least. Like you're gonna need him near Mania season.
Oh, of course.
So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Um, but also factor in, again, for them, it was another success. I believe over 17,000 plus
of course,
in Roger Arena. Um,
Rogers Center,
Rogers Center. I'm sorry, there's two Rogers. One is a Rogers Center, the other one's a Roger Arena. There's two of them.
two of them.
Yeah, Rogers Center, I believe that's where the old Sky Dome was. And then there's Roger Arena. I mean, if you can you check can you make sure that's what I'm just saying right now is legit? And that's some bullshit.
This fucking guy.
You got to talk about the amazing gate because they couldn't stop mentioning it throughout the whole show. They
Yes, the
mentioned it 3 or 4 times.
gate.
Rogers Arena's
Yeah,
in Vancouver.
yeah. And
Rogers
Rogers
Center is
Center,
in Toronto.
there you
Oh, so
go.
it is Arena. Oh, I
Told
messed
you,
up. My
bro.
bad.
Come on, man.
Well,
I
it's
told you.
okay. They're
I
both in
told you,
Canada.
man.
Bro.
Never a doubt. It was never a fucking doubt.
There you
But
go. You get a cookie.
I know, right? First time. Um, my computer's loading up, by the way. So with that,
That computer.
but and I'll be honest, dude. I did not mind. Cause there was an account that I had to quote you to yesterday, and they timed every match, every free time, and they averaged it out. Like I said this before. I don't mind this format. I don't mind the 5 match format, whatever it may be. I'm fine with it. Felt like
Yeah.
everything breathed it almost, right? Like, all right, like there's
Maybe some of them could go a little too long, but for the most part, I'd rather have this than go next match, next match,
We-
next
I
match.
agree
Yeah.
with Walter. This probably annoys all the people out there with ADD. But I don't have
No,
ADD, so it
no.
doesn't bother
I
me.
felt relaxed when I watched the show. Yeah, I even took a little intermission, maybe too long, or I missed one match or two. But
I
yeah,
was, I was hitting the oil, but what's it
Yeah,
called?
the streaming service is gonna want their commercials. That's part of the agreement of being on the streaming service. You know,
Exactly. Absolutely. Netflix wants to surprise, brother. Maybe you never know. So the Solo Roman thing has got to be wrapping up, right? He pinned Solo twice now. I don't think so. We'll get into that as we talk about the match, but we'll start off with the women's War Games match. I love us, but I talk about everybody leaves. Like, oh
I ain't
man,
leave. I was just adjusting my seat.
it's all good. It's all good, brother. Um, so I had to rewatch this one on the rewatch. I had to check this back on the rewatch because yeah, the 6 p.m. start time kind of hit me unexpectedly, you know?
How on the preview you reminded everyone it was at 6 p.m. Eastern. So how were you caught by surprise?
Well, let's just say I got home from work late and I took a nap, and next thing I know, it's 6:30 something. I'm like, oh shit, I knew something wasn't right.
Alarm. There's a little thing on your phone called an alarm, a clock. You could set
Look,
an
man,
alarm.
I understand, but it's in the moment, bro, and I just hit the bed like screw this, but after a unsuccessful soccer parlay going in the mud that Saturday, but be that as it may, okay? The women's Hell in a Cell, my bad, War Games match. I've seen a lot of people online crapping on the match. Oh, it wasn't so good. I think also the thing is people have this high expectation compared to last year. Remember last year's War Games match? It was good. The year before that one was good. So people have the expectation when it comes to these War Games matches, right? And in here, it just felt like, okay, they're having the match or going through the motions, right? but it's like everyone's almost like just afraid to be inside the match. That kind of what it felt like for the most part. Like, yeah, they're just doing the match, but if it was up to them, it'll be a whole different thing. And I said this before, do I feel like we needed to have two War Games matches? No, but I get why they do it, right? It's totally obvious, right? I would have rather just been a traditional Survivor Series match. I know I've seen a lot of people crapping on Nia Jax. Oh, she's a bust. She's a trash can, whatever the fuck it may be. And the reality is, look, did she have an off night? Yes, she did. But it's not till like, oh my God, I write her off completely, this and that. I don't think so. You know? Um, and of course the obvious happened. Rhea Ripley pinned Liv Morgan. Sorry, Romeo.
What a joke.
They
Like,
did tease a cash in. They
not only
did
pinned
tease
her,
a
bro.
cash in.
Destroyed her, riptide through the
Yeah.
table.
Yes. Yes. And for the most part, everyone worked together. Everyone got along. Everybody was on the same page on team Rhea Ripley, right? Uh, Bailey rocking those yams like always. Um,
Oh,
Respectfully.
Respectfully, I can't have control of the thing right now, but you get what I'm saying, okay? You get what I'm saying. All right. Thank you, Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Thank you. Maybe if it was War Games elimination style, it will be better. Um, could be. Do y'all think? Do
Match would
y'all think
take
it'll be better?
long.
It'll just be like it'll take a while. I had Bailey pinning Candice LeRae. Could have been. Could have been. Um, but for the most part, again, they're gonna keep on doing it every single year, right? Um, I did think that the moonsault attempt from Io Sky, like she did it the year before. Matter of fact, did she do this in NXT?
she's done the trash can thing like every time. I
Every
think every time she's been
Yeah.
there.
So like, yeah, it's cool to see. The visual is
I don't think
great,
she's
but
done a moonsault in a trash can though. That
I
was
think that no, I think this is the first issue of the moonsault. I think the year before was the body splash, right?
right.
Something of that nature. But point of the matter is, just like, what's next? You want her to do a 450?
Yes.
A whisper of the wind?
You gotta top it every year. Come on.
Oh, come on, bro. It's like Kofi in the
Trash can
Rumble.
with barbed wire.
Nah, flaming trash can. That'd be if she gets released and goes elsewhere. But again, the match for what it is, not the strongest War Games match for the women, but
It's not.
for the most part, again, they just to get it, just to have the match. Walter, Romeo, what do y'all think?
Yeah, it was kind of I don't know. To me, I just couldn't dig. I couldn't get into it for a long time.
A letdown.
The ending was pretty good actually. It kind of, I won't say saved the match, but in a way it made it where it wasn't completely bad. I thought they did a little better at the end, but yeah, and the whole, it wasn't just Naya's fault. I felt like everyone was kind of, it just, something wasn't right, something wasn't right.
Oh, bro,
And,
there
and
is a moment. There's a moment in the match where Nia has a chair and she goes to hit Naomi.
yeah,
She says, "Yo!" And she screams at her to "Yo!" Like "Yo!" Like, "Hey, here it comes!"
yeah,
And just like,
it's the timing was not it for this
That was
match,
it. It
and
was like let me expand
mhm.
because I think this was the problem. The ladies did not want to lay their shit in. They were very
Huh?
soft with each other. This is war games. You cannot be soft.
No,
you
Like you
reminds
got to
me.
cannot.
lay that shit in.
You gotta lay it in.
Yeah, this reminds me of the one, like, I don't know if it was the first Money in the Bank match. One of the Money in the Bank ladder matches the woman had, it was like you could tell they didn't want to be in that match.
You know what it felt like? Yeah, you know what it felt like? Like I'm sure we all like how like back in the day, your elementary days or whatever it was, you played it for gym class, you played kickball, right? Or dodgeball, but just your entire class, right? And you have that one classmate who's unathletic, doesn't do anything, right? Just stands there, try not to get hurt. But it's playground time. They're just sitting in a corner. That's what this felt like. With
Damn.
these women not laying their shit in.
Yeah, lack of effort.
And I thought Nia came out first because they wanted to like give her an excuse, like, oh, she was lasted the whole match. That's why she got cashed in on. And she didn't even get
Nah,
cashed in on.
yeah,
They
that
didn't.
was
None of them did.
Teased it.
lost
Nor Liv.
opportunity.
They teased it, but I think also like this is another thing too. Like at
But
this
they always
point,
tease
yo,
it.
it's now or never, yo. It's now
Right.
or never
This should
at
have
this
been
point.
it. What are you gonna do?
Because like,
Saturday
yo,
night's main event?
like, oh, come on. I think the idea of Candice LeRae and Tiffany working together this entire time, when the time comes for her to cash in on Nia Jax, I literally think this was gonna happen, right? This was gonna happen. Tiffany Stratton is gonna cash in on Nia Jax. And the week later, there's gonna be a celebration, right? Whatever it may be. And Romeo, that's when our queen will make her return.
Damn,
In WrestleMania, we're off to the races.
Tiffany
Uh,
already losing.
I kind of still think our queen wins the Rumble.
There you go. That's when we get to it.
At least, yeah, build it up.
And I had someone tell me, give me the passing of the torch.
We'll see. I don't
That's what
believe
I
it.
said. I said
I
the
think
exact same.
Charlotte's gonna probably beat her,
Fuck passing of the torch.
but I don't see
Yeah,
that happening.
yeah,
Not
bro.
Maybe in 10
anytime soon.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. No. After
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Plenty
That's what
more
I'm saying
torches
too.
to carry.
But yeah, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. But anyway,
Yeah.
there you go. Now we're back here, connected finally.
We are so back.
We're so back. After this, we had
Walter's
the
bathroom break.
My
Walter's
break.
bathroom.
Yeah. My
Walter had a
intermission.
bathroom break, intermission. But the following match, I was Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight for the U.S. title. Look, I love the new Nakamura theme from Friday. This theme,
It's not the same.
nah, they changed it.
Oh.
It's not the same from Fridays. It's not the same.
I ain't noticed much of a difference.
Yeah.
That
I
being
mean,
said, I don't I don't hate the change though. I don't hate the change. I don't hate it at all. I think for the most part, I just did not expect Nakamura to walk out being the new U.S. champion. That was not on my slip, and it happened. And I don't mind it either. I don't mind it. I think for a while now, LA Knight has been bland,
oh,
in
come
my
on.
opinion. He's been bland. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Let's be
Let me
honest, bro.
talk
Like,
to you.
look, let me talk to you. I'm glad you said thank you. Look, is he still getting a reaction? Yes. Don't get me wrong, he's getting a reaction, bro,
Yeah.
people. Yeah, of course. But outside of that, it's like, bro, you won the title. Now what?
Oh.
come on, man. I feel like he was just had some bad booking. That's really what it was.
What it is, bro.
I
What it
don't think it
is.
was all his fault. I don't think his matches were bad. Although this one, I watched it back. It wasn't really anything to write home about. But
It wasn't. It was not.
uh,
No,
But
because
Nakamura.
Andrade on Friday and Nakamura had a banger.
it's
That was way better.
Andrade. Come
Yeah.
on.
Way better.
Andrade's a better
This match
wrestler.
sucked. But in my opinion, I agree with Steve. They got the result right. Like, I like that they're taking this new Shinsuke character seriously to begin with, at least. You know?
Yeah, and then he'll lose the title back to LA Knight. I think that's what's gonna happen. He'll just lose it right back.
Hot take: Logan Paul was a better U.S. champ than LA Knight.
But maybe I don't know. Logan felt like he just had the belt. That's it. I don't know what else he did after that.
Only showed up for pay-per-views.
For real, like I don't know.
And not everyone
Also,
either.
also the whole what the team gets advantage in war game doesn't really uh seem to know when
Doesn't really
the
seem
match
to.
the match doesn't technically start until everyone's in the
I think he's
ring.
trying to say it doesn't really seem to make sense.
I get that because eventually everyone has to get into the ring, right? Everyone has to
Yeah.
You
So I
get
get
two
that
on one
part.
advantage every time.
Yeah, but like yeah,
Yeah.
during the match to wear down the other team. I think that's what the whole point is.
But for the most part, look, it just felt like a TV match. It just felt like, honestly,
See,
uh, didn't need to really be on. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll get a rematch, likely at Saturday night's main event. But good for Nakamura. Look, came back. It's a new look, right? At least he still gets to surf
bro,
and enjoy
you got
himself.
Andrade and Mello killing it this whole summer, going into the fall, and this fucking Shinsuke doesn't do shit. He comes back, wins the
Wins the
damn
title.
title.
I love it. I love it.
I love.
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
love it. And then we felt like we had the match of the night for a lot of people. My guy, Braun Breaker, defending the Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. For a lot of people, this was that match that like, you can go back and rewatch on the show. Besides, of course, the War Games match, but there's another match you can go back and rewatch from the Survivor Series. Like I just mentioned seconds ago here. But this match, guys, incredible performance here by all three guys, right?
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Come on. Come on, bro.
No, I'm saying I'm
Braun
not
Break
surprised. Yeah,
Braun Breaker is finally coming into his own here. Coming into his own. It's like he feels like he already belongs. You
bro.
gotta be happy for the guy. I'm happy for the guy, you know. And again, everyone had their moment to shine for the most part. People were expecting, hey, could it be Sheamus, right? Could he finally finish his story, right?
Not in Vancouver. Come
But hey, you never know, man. At this point, he'll take what he can get. I think that could possibly be at WrestleMania, though, but we'll
Yeah, you
see
say
about
that for
that.
Mania. You don't say it for anything else. That's a Mania moment.
I mean, people were expecting it to be last year's Mania. Look what happened, Walter.
What do you mean the year before that?
The year before that, yeah, the year before that. And look what
Yeah,
happened.
but that was a triple threat. I think he needs a one-on-one match. Not a.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, dude, like, again, my guy, Braun Breaker, then he did the freaking Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Dude's a natural, bro.
Bro,
Fucking natural.
he should not be moving that
He
fast
should
at
not be,
his
bro, but he
size.
is. You know what vibe I get? I get young Brock vibes, bro.
Oh
Young
yeah.
Brock.
I've been said that.
Yeah, he has potential to be a better in-ring wrestler. So
Yeah, and again, like Romeo said, as long as he keeps his head on straight, doesn't do anything stupid, he's
he's
gonna
golden.
he's gonna
He
be
could
a
be world
future
champion next year,
rest.
probably. Honestly,
Yes,
could be.
it'll be a shame, bro, if we a couple years from now we look back on Braun Breaker and it becomes the wrestling's what if.
I really hope not.
I really
They
hope
have
not.
something.
They
Like
do.
don't do anything that Brock Lesnar has got him in
Right? We're
trouble.
still doing
Yeah.
Lesnar.
Oh, come on.
We were just comparing him, so like that's what he has to avoid because that guy
Yes,
can't
he
show his
does.
face anymore around here
No, he cannot. He cannot.
for now.
For now, he cannot. After this, we had Damian Priest and Gunther going at it for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match itself, it wasn't bad or anything. I thought the match for the most part was fine. As suspected, Finn Balor was going to make an appearance, and he did.
It was
He,
expected. Some people,
as
I don't
ex-
think. I don't think
I
I
kind
anyone.
of
didn't
did.
expect it.
Yeah,
I kind of saw this
I
happening.
did, but kind of
But you
forgot
got to
about him for a
remember,
sec.
right? Because you got to remember, right? You got to keep this in mind. Finn Balor is not liking the fact that Dominic Mysterio got to beat Damian Priest, right? And also, he also he beat a former world champion, right? And the one thing that Finn Balor wants is that world heavyweight title. Just so even though, again, Judgment Day, there's no leaders, right? But in his mind, he feels like he's the one in charge. And he'd be damned if that goes to someone else. So what did he do? He attacks Damian Priest just to remind everyone, like, hey, you did not see it coming. Here we are. And from the looks of it, potentially a triple threat. a Saturday night's main event? Because we saw what happened, like, backstage, what happened, the beatdown that they gave him in the park, that Damian Priest received in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Says you guys.
if you want Balor in the main event scene, I mean in the world title scene, I say that's a nice quick turnaround to just have for Saturday night's main event. Yeah, why not? But the match exceeded my expectations. I didn't think it was. I really wasn't a fan of seeing this again. But yeah, they did their thing. I'll give
Of
it that.
course.
I think they missed an opportunity here because like the whole story going up to this, like the match is good, like you guys are right, but the whole story going up to this match is, Gunther maybe losing his aura. And what did that story matter in this match? They didn't tell any they didn't continue that story in this match. It was just like a regular
True.
match. And nothing was about his aura or losing it or anything like that. And it's because
I'm
the
back in.
bullshit finish that they had at the end.
I'm coming back in my computer. All right.
No, boy.